Let's try to solve this problem. So add the following fractions. Let's start with 1. 1/5 plus 2/5. Okay, so when we are adding similar fractions, meaning having the same denominator in this problem, same denominator of 5, we simply add their numerators, so 1 plus 2, and then copy the same denominator of 5, so we will have 1 plus 2 or 3 over the same denominator of 5. So the final answer is 3/5. For number 2, we have 3 over 8 plus 1/8. Again, they are similar fractions, so we just need to copy the same denominator of 8 and then add the numerators 3 plus 1. So we will have 3 plus 1 or 4 over 8. This one is not yet in lowest term. We can still divide both numerator and denominator by the GCF of 4 and 8. Greatest common factor of 4 and 8 is obviously 4, right? So we have 4 divided by 4 is 1 over 8 divided by 4 is 2. So the final answer is 1/2. Next, for number 3, we have 1 plus 1/2. So when we are adding a whole number plus a fraction, we just put them together making a mixed number. So 1 plus 1/2 is the same as 1 and 1/2. For number 4, we have 3 over 10 plus 9 over 10. Again, similar fractions, so copy the same denominator of 10 and then add the numerators 3 plus 9. So 3 plus 9, that's 12 over 10. So 12 over 10 is not yet in lowest term, so we can still divide both numerator and denominator by the GCF of 12 and 10, which is 2. So we will have 12 divided by 2 or 6 over 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So 6 over 5, or since this is an improper fraction, the numerator is bigger than the denominator, we can transform it to mixed number. So we can divide the numerator 6 by the denominator 5. So 6 divided by 5, that's 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract 6 minus 5, it's 1. So 6 over 5 is also equal to 1 and 1 over 5. Next, for number 5, we have 5 plus 1 and 2/3. So this time we have a whole number plus a mixed number. So just like in number 3, we just need to add the whole numbers first. 5 plus 1, that's 6. And then just affix the fraction, making it a mixed number. So the final answer is 6 and 2/3. Next, for number 6, we have 1 and 7 over 11 plus 2 and 5 over 11. So this time we are adding two mixed numbers. So for this, we can add first the whole numbers, 1 plus 2, that's 3. And then add this whole number to the sum of the fraction. So we will have 7 over 11 plus 5 over 11. So we will have 3 plus, so since we are adding similar fractions, so copy the same denominator of 11 and add the numerator 7 plus 5. So we will have 3 plus 7 plus 5 or 12 over 11. Again, 12 over 11 is an example of improper fraction. We can transform that to mixed number. So divide the numerator 12 by 11. 12 divided by 11 is 1. 1 times 11, 11. Subtract 12 minus 11, it's 1. So therefore, we will have 3 plus 12 over 11 is the same as 1 and 1 over 11. So we now have the case of a whole number plus a mixed number. So just add the whole numbers, 3 plus 1, that's 4. And then just affix the fraction part, 1 over 11. So the final answer is 4 and 1 over 11. Next, for number 7, we have 3 plus 2 and 2, 7 plus 3, 7. So we have a whole number plus a mixed number plus a fraction. So let's start by adding the whole numbers. We have 3 plus 2, that's 5. And then plus the sum of the fractions, 2 sevens plus 3 sevens. So we'll have 5 plus, adding these two similar fractions. So copy the same denominator of 7 and then add the numerators 2 plus 3. So we will have 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 5 over 7. So we now have the case of adding a whole number plus a fraction. So just make it as a mixed number as 5 and 5 sevenths. Okay, now it's your turn. So try to solve these problems and just comment your answers.